All right, 90-day cash flow forecast. So I want to give you an example here, and this is just most trainers or coaches or whatever you want to call me won't really reveal some of their mistakes. And I don't know that this was a mistake as much as just something that happened that I want to have all of you learn from. You have to know what cash you have coming in and going out from your business. It's critically important. It's a matter of life and death. So I had a situation where I forget what time, I vaguely remember the time of year. It was like October, maybe September, October, where I looked at my Wells Fargo account. And you know how it like just sums up all of your accounts. And I know the number was like 305,000. So my business accounts and my personal accounts, my liquid cash added to 300, over 300,000. And then it was like 4 months later. So I think it was January or February. And I remember that number being 27,000. And so I don't have a real documentation of what happened in between. I know obviously business was slow and it was kind of that time of year. I didn't have a separate business sort of buffer account or anything like that. But I just remember that being a weird feeling. Like not weird like, oh, that's weird, but weird like, holy shit. Like, I don't know what happened to $280,000. I really don't know what happened to $280,000. It was a good, bad thing, right? Because we were growing and I was investing in different things and I was honestly trying a bunch of things and seeing what would stick. That's part of the benefit when I talk about the marketing pillars and these are the 4 things you need to do. I mean it. Like, don't do anything else because I've tried it and I've wasted money on it. This 90-day cash flow forecast, I don't want you to overcomplicate this, but I've got a simple spreadsheet that you can use. And I want you to make an appointment with yourself every Thursday at 9 a.m. That's what I started doing once I had this moment of clarity, like the holy shit moment where I've lost $280,000. Every Thursday at 9 a.m., I make an appointment to do a cash flow forecast with myself. The tool that I use now does it automatically, that my consulting clients use as well. But you have to do this on a regular basis. Let me show you the tool if I can pull it up here real quick. Okay, cool. So business cash position as of a certain date. These are the 3 months that you're looking at. So for now, we would put, 7 in here, and we would be looking at July, August, and September. So it's always the current month that you're looking at, and then month plus 1 and month plus 2. You look at whatever accounts. You can change these here. They're not in blue, but you can, maybe you have a different bank or, I had 2 sources that I kept business cash. So you'll put those 2 numbers in here. It'll add up your current cash position. Your projected cash inflows. Here's where you will, you'll do the best you can to just all of the closings that are already on the books. You'll want to calculate the cash you have coming in from those closings. So you may be paying agents on those closings where you'll want to take the agent payments out of this analysis. So this is cash to you. So if you have in July, if you have 100,000 gross, but you're paying out 50,000, the number you put in here is 50,000. Same thing with August and September. So it'll take your net cash inflow on top of the 25,000. It'll add 91,000, and then these are your operating expenses. So in the month that you're in, you'll estimate. Say you operate at 12,000 per month, but we're already a week in, maybe you'll put negative 9,000. These are always negative numbers. And so it takes the 25 plus the 91 minus the 33. And it says at the end of 3 months, you'll have 83,000 in cash. So you know the cash coming in, the ability to support the cash going out. In 2 months, you'll have 71. At the end of the current month, you'll have, the 51. So anyway, so it's it takes your current cash. So you're actually in 1 month, you're going from 25,000 to 51,000, a net increase of 26,000, because you're taking your 35 inflow and you're taking away the 9,000 in expenses remaining in July. So it's a 26,000 positive on top of the 25,000. So once you get this set up once, it's not going to take you a lot of time to do. You get the hang of it, but you'll always have it'll be ingrained in you that you need to look at your cash flow on 90 days out all the time.